Hello. Um, Another page for the diary. This is on 12 April 2024. And I feel quite exhausted today. A mixture of sleepiness and just tired, overly tired. So today I did not sleep. Today, yes, actually yesterday I did not sleep. I just extended my time to just be on the platform. I don't know. I really like being on YouTube so much that I just forget that I need to sleep. And it was just by a whisker that I did not manage to. I did not manage. The wind is quite heavy today. I don't know. I've just chosen to do this video at the wrong time. But I feeling dozing off. That's why I decided to just come here and do the video. So I did not sleep yesterday. I was just on YouTube seeing other people's stories. I don't know. I just like inspirations. And it was just by a whisker that I could have missed that exam that was in the morning at 9, because I actually slept, dozed off while reading, while revising for the exam at was it at 3? No, it was actually at 4 in the morning. And I don't know if the wind is going to affect the quality of the audio. Maybe just listen to it and then come update the video. I'll continue to write the diary. Yeah, the video quality is fine, but now the wind has stopped for a while. Yes, it will allow me to do the video now. So I said that I missed I missed that exam by a whisker. What happened is, while I was reading in I was revising on my bed while holding the phone. So at one point, and I was dozing off, by the way, and I was aware of that. It reached a point that I just closed my eyes and I just slept. And I slept like a baby. And thankfully, luckily, that is luckily, when I usually sleep at in a horizontal manner, like my head is placed in a way that it is on top of the body, I usually wake up some hours later. Not many hours, like I can even wake up at 2 hours, 1 hour. It usually doesn't go for long. But when I sleep, when my head is is flat on the bed, that's when sleep takes me to wonderland, dreamland. And I'm quite grateful because I could have missed that exam, but thankfully luckily I woke up at was it 6? After that 4, that was about 2 hours or an hour with some minutes on top. So yeah, that's how I escaped that that disaster that was about to happen, that happened the other day. when I was about to do the MIC, do you call it? It's called MIC exam, microbiology exam. So yeah, that's fine. Feel me. So I entered in that exam, and it was quite amazing. It was not that difficult, and it was just awesome. And what happened is the venue that we were supposed to do in, it was supposed to be LH2. Yes. So some people came, probably senior formers, but to me, I guess it was. I'm even supposed to be older than them. Okay, I'm supposed to be even older than them. But I looked at them. Anyway, that's a story for another day. Talk about it. My microphone, my earphone is out. So let's remove the. Yeah. So the venue changed, and we did the exam at LH. Is it one? LH1. That's where we did the exam, because it could have brought about a commotion of students who are fighting for a venue to do their exam. It's just fine. Never fight a losing battle. Otherwise, it was actually we were supposed to do the exam at that point, because the timetable for the exam says so. And off we went. I did the exam. And I managed to complete the paper. Only that there was this question that brought a lot of trouble in my mechanical work in the brain. I really asked myself questions that I had no answers to them, because they were quite difficult. Were really quite. I'm actually seeing the lecturer in a car, in a Probox car, that was invigilating us. It's actually my botany lecturer. Anyway, so I'm talking about. Yes. This matter that I'm about to talk about. I don't know, man. So, as we were doing the exam, people decide to confirm the answer. We don't call it cheating. We don't call it cheating, Bwana. We call it confirming the answers. So there were these people who are confirming the answer. And as a student, you are given two roles in the examination room. That is to answer the questions and to keep a sane mind. That's the unwritten rules. Keep a sane mind. Keep a sane mind, and write the right content for the paper you are doing or even writing for. So this guy is. So it happened that some people are caught with their phones confirming the answers, and what I've come to conclude is that how to handle this confirming answer in a way that pleases people, because it's just, you have to treat everything as a profession. That's one thing that I've come to note, because there's really no way of doing things in a way that you are just doing them for the sake of it. Look, you go to to that exam room, you comrade. There's only one job that you have been given, that is to answer the question and to not get caught. That's the job you are given, and you are supposed to do it in a way you know what you are doing. Okay, and the key here is in bold letters, do everything but don't get caught. And from that instance, I've just remembered I watched this movie called Money Heist. Money Heist, La Casa de Papel. I don't know. It's actually the name of the movie. So what happened is that professor they recruited some people. Those people knew what they were good at, and now the story continues. And at the first we call the first season of the video, it happens that you're just not aware of what is going on, as the whoever is watching. So professor is quite an intellectual. He knows what he's doing. He knows what has brought him to this place. Because remember, at the beginning of the video, it happened that this guy called professor, his dad was shot simply by. Now this came later. This is a reflection that came later when the video is continuing. But it's all fine. I'll just narrate it. So what happened is his father got shot when he was robbing the bank, and the unfortunate thing is that the unfortunate thing is professor, when he was young, he saw his dad being shot at the entrance of the bank. There were stairs. There were stairs nearby where he was shot, and that scenario shows that when he was shot, the money just flew away. The way you throw money and then it starts to scatter. That's how the scene looks like. And he lies down at that point. And Professor sees this scenario, this unfortunate thing. Watch his father die because he has just come out of the bank to do his profession of stealing. Actually, to keep money for other people. Well, don't call it thievery or robbery. Yeah, it's called keeping money for someone else. Now, this scene traumatizes this young professor, and from that point, he kept a promise to himself. He kept actually a promise to himself that he'll not ever, actually he'll do a big haste that is going to scare the world, and that is going to put him in limelight in a way. And it happened that now he grows up, goes to school, finishes, and now he's just there. He's thinking of robbing this bank. Now this bank is in Spain. It's actually almost the central bank of that place, but ain't sure about that. But how it looks like, it's actually a big bank for some reasons. Now he starts to plan to rob this bank. The money, the general everything that is there, and he starts by a plan. you're going to get into this plan, do everything, and he's doing this professionally. And it reaches a point that he must recruit some other people to get to help him achieve the goal, the aim. Actually, the aim. It's actually the aim. And now he recruits the people, including the likes of Nairobi, Tokyo. There is who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? I just can't remember. But there's this big man. There's another young man. They are quite a group, and everyone has his profession, and they are good at it. Some are welders, some are professional robbers. Eh? You see the people that can rob you, and you'll be like, wow, how did he do that? You even congratulate them. You clap for them because they know what they are doing. They know how to do it. They know the skill 100%. Now they are recruited, and now they are planning to go to the bank. So what happened is, this professor, they get into the bank, do whatever they do best. That's how thieves do when they get into the bank. This how this how robberies usually happens. This just a good plan, and it must be a good plan that has no loopholes. Have looked at everything and everywhere, and after you now see that the plan is 98% clear, or it's about to happen. The probability of it happening is 98%, or let's say 99%. Leave that 1% to the uncertainties that might come, and that's how you are supposed to conduct a robbery. Now, why have I given this story? At this, I'm quite I don't know. I'll just keep on improving at my narration skills, and yeah, yeah. So you must be good at it. You know what you are doing. So the reason why I'm talking about this scenario is this should apply in the same context as everywhere else, and it got me thinking. Probably, if I look at this thing, okay, there's this mind that I'm thinking about. It's actually a thought. It's actually some thoughts that I was having. When doing something, even if it is wrong, do it at your level best. Doesn't matter what you are doing. It doesn't matter if it is good or acceptable. Doesn't matter if it is unacceptable. Doesn't matter if it is, generally everything you do. I decide to be maybe alone. What do you call this person that cuts grass? I don't know. Lawnmower. Okay, that's a machine. I don't know the person that does that. A gardener. Okay, let me call him a gardener, for lack of a better word. I really do not have that vocabulary in my mind, but maybe I will know it one day. So decide to be. I don't know if the sound of the tractor will affect this audio. Let me wait for it to pass. Now decide to go to be that one gardener that cuts grass. Think about it, and take it professional, very professional, that you cut grass very professional, and you are so good at it that some people even notice you. You are given a job of maybe climbing trees, like the tree that is behind me. You are given that role of just being that climber. Imagine just be good at it. And it got me thinking, why don't we apply this everywhere? Like, okay, you are in that exam room. Fine. It's fine. Now think of this. You want to confirm those answers. Why don't you do it in a very professional manner? Why don't you do it in a very, 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 in an organized way? And the rule is, the aim is, don't get caught. And I just had to, I don't know, what's the word? I felt for them, those that were there and were caught. Imagine several phones that were caught. About, is it almost 10 of the phones were caught. And it comes at a time where AI is just developing. AI is just there to give you answers that you need. And what I've learned is over the years now it's confirmed, but I really didn't see this in that way. I really thought of maybe I'm seeing things my own way, but right now is when I'm interpreting that you really need to, whatever you are doing, however small it is, however, it doesn't matter. The job that you see that you can do, imagine do it at your level best with some professionalism. Involve some artistry in that thing so that it stands out and it is unique. No, I'm just learning a lot from just simple scenarios, and I don't know why it was not occurring to me that way long ago. But as I age, wisdom increases. But it's just fine. Whatever you do it at your level best. It doesn't matter what you are doing. You are a professional window cleaner. Do that so professionally and so artistically that it just stands out, and you do a very good job. Just got crawled. I just had an ant crawled on my neck. I don't know if it was visible on. I don't know if it was captured on the enemy. So yeah, that is the conclusion that I've made. And I was thinking about my childhood when I was young. When you look at a person when they were young, you look at these children when they are young, you note that they really have simple. They are just simple and innocently minded, innocently and simple-minded. And you look at how they think. A scenario too, just a small scenario. You look at a child. You note that they have this simple thinking. A simple thinking. They want to do this. Daddy, I want that. They want to get that. I want to play this game. I really want to play that game. Nothing else. They are not seeing anything. Not that they are not seeing anything else, but they have seen that thing that takes their interest. And just that example itself, it just communicates a lot. just a lot that over the years, as you continue to being an adult, let's say, okay, let me not say as an adult, but as you continue to be older, continue to grow older, you start to lose that. If you lack that, can we call it, if you are not nurtured, and you become an adult, and you stop thinking with a focus, like you are thinking of so many things at once, yet the human brain can only process one thing. Can only process one thing, that's for sure, because you cannot tell me that a human brain can think two things at the same time. It can think of the two things at the same time. Okay, my point is, we realize that when in childhood, there's so much that goes on, but you only focus on one thing. But while in adulthood, you realize that you are taking a lot of can I call it junk? Not really junk, but is that point where you just have so many unnecessary things that you need to talk, you are taking in as garbage, and it's just not helping you. And when you look at the general society, you realize that people are even not focused. People at different professions are even not focused. Like me, let me talk about what I know. Being a full stack developer, you're just there as a good, okay, in quotes, a good for nothing, a good for nothing developer, because you are on the front end, you are on the back end, you are on the database, you are just nowhere to be found. That you can say, they say that uh, jack of all trades, master of none. And for me, that's this when it is resonating with me, because when you think about it, you note that there's really so much that you need to do as a person. Be good at something such that you just and by then it is easy actually to spot opportunities. You know where you belong when you have a certain skill. You are able to value yourself from that point. And from those thoughts, I've started to think about business in another perspective, such that when starting a business, you find out that you are just thinking of big business, instead of, don't try to figure out what will happen, how your business will be, how your capital will start. My thoughts now are now focusing on this one. Actually, I'm getting it from that simple analogy that I've created about being good at something specific. Okay, my point is, you need to approach business with this principle. Actually, what you need to do is identify a problem. Okay, and I've realized I've been making a lot of mistakes before, because when thinking business, think simple. Simple thinking actually saves you a lot of time. Look, what you are trying to achieve is business. You want to solve someone else's business, because business is all about solving someone else's problem, and you are given that money. That's how business works. And if you approach it in that direction, you realize there's really a lot that people miss. Business people approach that business, um, not that business, that problem that people are having, solve it, and that the rest will just build themselves from that point. And yeah, that's how these billionaire people are made. Just simple thinking. Solve that problem, take it to the person that is facing the challenge, offer the solution to him, communicate to him, and you're good to go. But when you start to think of, I must start this business, establish it somewhere, find capital, it just doesn't add up. Only that you as the businessman, you need to figure out, you need to have the communication skills that are needed in business, and you just need to be generally simple-minded. That's it. Let me just give an example of how Elon Musk became a billionaire. So back at PayPal, when he was starting PayPal, he realized that people are having problems sending money from one country to the other. Cool. Yes, that's a problem. Yes, he has noted it. Now, how am I going to solve this problem? This happening now is in the Elon Musk. I'm trying now to recreate the Elon Musk that was there in 1999 or 1998? Okay, but it was late in the 90s or early 2000s. Now there's that problem. I need to create this platform where people can send their money to other countries without interference. So this guy comes up with this genius idea. So I'll use email or a number to create this account, so that you can save money from wherever point you have. And look at PayPal where it is right now. It is worth 2000. I don't know. It is worth it is why it's actually moving the world economy. It has boosted the world economy. It has moved. It has made strides. It has made moves, but because of the fact that someone thought simple. He didn't really think complex of how will I start, where will I no, just think of how will I solve that problem, and how will I make it effective so that the consumer can appreciate that problem, and he's going to give me money for that problem. And from that even simple. Okay, let me give another example. Look at Tesla. From still the same guy. By the way, this guy makes me I admire him a lot. He's just a dedicated and focused guy. Now look at Tesla. Elon Musk, in his mind, he sees an opportunity. He sees an opportunity where, why do I have to? Okay, he looks at the world. He looks at the problem that people are facing. Actually, the world is facing right now. Look at what is happening in the world. The global warming, the world is just deteriorating in terms of due to climate change. And he saw an opportunity from that big problem. He noted that I really need to make people go to green energy. But now the scenario is, I don't want to approach this with a general idea. I want to solve a specific problem, and that problem has to be I want to make cars, okay, that do not emit carbon. Is it carbon 2 oxide and carbon 4 oxide, and that will minimize those environmental changes. So he comes up with this genius idea, another genius idea. He always comes up with those ideas, and decides to make electric cars that saves on quite a lot. Actually, he reduced, actually, if you look at the statistics from when the car company started, you realize that he has saved a lot, and he has saved the world, literally, from his simple idea where no carbon is emitted, no gases are no fumes are emitted from cars, and generally you have sustained the you have actually introduced the green energy in a very effective manner. And from those two examples, from those two, I don't want to call them analogies, but looking at them as an analogy, like a story, not that business, if you want to excel in business, just think solve that simple problem that other people are facing. You see that there's something that is missing in the market, something is missing in the in a supply chain, maybe something is missing in that. Like an entrepreneur can even tell there's something missing here, and what you are now supposed to do is approach that problem with a simple mind, with just a simple minded approach, and you'll see yourself excel. Even you can even not have the capital, but you really have the strategy, you really have the plan, you really have the you generally have the what you have noted the problem and you know how to solve it. Imagine that's it. You really not you really even don't need anything to establish a business, to establish a company. No, that will come later when and since you are a sane person, you'll find a solution for that. Entrepreneurs are people that find solution for things. They are the same people that as developers and entrepreneurs are the same thing. They think critically, they think, let's call them developers. They think they are creative in nature, and that's how business works. And that's it. I'm even tired. I've talked for too much. That's 6 minutes, and now the other one was it 2 minutes? Yeah. Today I've really talked too much with some fluency, but 1 month to go. I'm right now I'm focusing on being just talking without stopping for 30 minutes, although you have those short breaks, but fine. When I build on that, within 1 month, I guess I'll be good to go. I'll have done about 30 times 30 times 30. That's about, no, actually not even 30 times 30. Okay, let me just round it off. 30 times 30, that's about 900 30 times 30. Yeah, that is about 900 hours. No, hey, I'm not even good at maths. I'm doing that calculation very wrongly. That's 90, 900. 30 times 30, that's 900. Cool, yes. It's about 900 by the way. 900 minutes. Okay, yeah. While estimating, with those extra minutes that I do, it is about 1200 hours. Let me just give an estimate of that. 1200 hours of giving a foundation to your communication skill. I'm just liking the vibe. And today I must congratulate myself. Really did a good job. Thinking wise, things have started to flow naturally. The thought is coming after the other. It is building on the other, and they are still aligning. Of course, they are not aligned in a way, but I'm just improving. Guess tomorrow I'll improve on that, and that will be it. So right now I'm planning to go to the library. I really do not feel like going to the place. One thing that have not bathed, I don't know, I'm fearing some rain that it might pour anytime. It might get cold. They usually have problems when moving about with my laptop, because I want to go there and learn a skill in video editing called, let's call it color grading. Yes. So I forgot about this, but I forgot about this. So yesterday I made that my first motivational video in that okay, I'm having some uncomfortability. Just look for a comfortable position that I can stay in. So so yesterday I made my first video on Storyfy Max, and it was successful. Only that after even posting it, right now I have gone through the channel and I've seen the analytics. It is at 192 views and one like. And what I noted is hours after posting, by then it was about 54 views. It was about 54 views, and what I came across, let's hope what I came across, okay, what I realized is I had not put the background music on that video. I was even, I wanted to delete that now. YouTube Shorts, but I've decided not to do that. After I posted on YouTube, I posted the other short on, is it TikTok? Yes, TikTok, and I had to convert the Storyfy Works. By then it was an e-commerce store, Storyfy Works. I had posted some other videos that were concerning kitchenware on that channel, but I did not delete the videos. I just had to convert, actually keep the videos private, so that I can put now the content of this motivational videos that I'm doing right now. And thankfully I'm just liking the progress. and I'm just glad. And looking at it, oh, I was talking about that skill of video color grading. Yes, I want to learn that color grading, and I'll be applying them in the video, in the shorts, in the motivational video, so that at least they just have something they are telling. The stories will have some impact. And of course, I'm using AI to generate my content, and you really have to take advantage of what is there, because this year I must make my first million on the digital platforms. I don't care whether it is in commerce, whether it is on YouTube. I really don't care. I must achieve that, some self independence, make my own money, and I'll be happy about it, because it will be my first. Anyway, that's the plan for today, and we are supposed to write a report, a microbiology report, an experiment that we did the other day. But I'm planning to do the report tomorrow, so that by Monday it will be submitted. My next exam is on, is it next week, but one? Likely. My next exam is computer, and then I'll do the other video. No, the other exam that was shifted from Eid Mubarak to 29th April, this month, April. That's it. That's the plan for today. I don't feel like going to the library today. I feel quite sleepy, but right now the sleep is gone, because my eyes are not red. They're just quite fine, but I feel some sleepiness. I know if I go to that place, I just I reach a point, and I just find somewhere to sleep. I'll find myself sleeping. But anyway, let me just figure out what to do next day. That's myself. That's it for today's diary. Adios.